do you guys remember the Wii, right? I'm Chaotic Tunes. Let me introduce myself real quick. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please stick around, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. But yeah, do you guys remember the Wii? It was like in 2006, the Wii was the biggest thing, right? Most popular console, or as Ryson would say, most popularist console of the era. It beat out the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 so hard, even though honestly the Wii was completely underpowered compared to the consoles, right? But it was still very popular. Nintendo did an amazing marketing campaign for it, and it was honestly amazing, right? And when you fast forward to 2019, right, 13 years later, you see the announcement for Just Dance 2020 for the Wii. Now, I'm sure every single other company stopped making any games for the Wii, right? Long ago, like a really long time ago. Like we're talking 2 generations behind. And it was a surprise nonetheless. And like any normal person, I use Reddit. So I was scrolling through Reddit, and in one of the, I think it was in r/gaming that I saw the post. Let me pull it up real quick. It's alright. The post says, new Just Dance game is coming to the Wii since many hospitals and rehab centers use the Just Dance games to help patients who have limited mobility due to accidents or illness, build up strength and muscle tone, etc. These hospitals purchase Wiis for this purpose and are still using them to this day. And I was like, oh, that's very cool. That's very wholesome. I can really get behind this. You know, mad props for Ubisoft for, you know, continuing to make the efforts to port these games over to the Wii. Because if you think about it, it must be a really hard thing to do to port a game that you're designing with like 90% of its consoles, like current generation with much more powerful hardware, and then porting it over to the Wii. There has to be a lot of things that go into it, right? And I was like, you know, I can really respect the like good thing on Ubisoft. Mad props. But I decided to dig in a little more, right? Because I started to question everything I read on the internet, quite literally. And I was like, let's see if this is actually true. So I found an article on, I believe, Polygon.com. And it is not true. As sad as it is, it's not true. As the representative for Ubisoft said, a lot of our players are children and families who continue to play on the Wii. Which means they're actually releasing Just Dance 2020 on the Wii because it's still being purchased. And this is still quite an amazing thing, right? This is a console that is so old that I completely forgot I even have one. It's underneath either my bed or someone else's bed. It would be my luck to get a phone call in the middle of recording this. I was trying to make a single piece of recording to teach myself how to continually talk. But no. My landlord decided to have a different plan. But that's not the point here, right? The Wii is still apparently popular enough for Just Dance to continue making the game. So it kind of makes me wonder, do you think they're still going to keep on doing it? Like in 2021, 2022, 2023? How long are they going to keep on going? Because obviously at some point they have to stop, right? Like as Filthy Frank once said, it's time to stop. But they're not. They've done, like, I legit thought the last version for it was gonna be like the 2012, and then I lost track of it, and I found out that there's been a version every single year. So, I don't know, dude. It's cool, it's really cool, but at the same time, it kind of makes me wonder why. Like, do you think like they have a pretty huge market in the Wii still that they can justify making that game, or do you think there's like another reason? Like, do you think the actual like the hospital thing is real, or do you think there's still enough people playing with the Wii and they still purchase Just Dance? Because honestly, Just Dance is a fun game to play at parties, but not so much to play by yourself. It can be a little awkward. What do you guys think though? Do you still have a Wii? Do you think it's cool that they're still making Just Dance for the Wii? Let me know in the comments below, you know? It would be pretty cool to hold a conversation about this. And, like always, don't do drugs, because those things can be pretty bad for you.